I did everything right, or at least I thought I did. Welcome back to day 2 of 30 into 30, 30 lessons I learned in my 20s that I'm taking or leaving behind as I head into my 30s. In today's lesson, I'm still kind of learning. Your path doesn't have to look like everyone else's. Listen, growing up, I followed all of the rules. I was a straight A student. I was valedictorian of my high school. I went to a private 4-year college straight out of high school. Then in college, I graduated a semester early and I was even summa cum laude, which means that I graduated with a 3.9 or higher GPA. So when I tell you that I did everything right, I did everything right by the books, right? So then why were my 20s so disappointing and confusing? When I graduated, I was still working retail and hanging on to a dream. And since then, my career path has been all over the place. I've worked full-time, part-time, I've worked retail, I've been a stylist, I've been a contractor, I've been a freelancer, I've been laid off twice. I've built a lot of connections and relied on those connections to get me more jobs. And sometimes I look at those people who chose the sensible degree, you know what I'm talking about, and now they're in that big corporate job or whatever, they're working their 9 to 5, their weekends are free, they have the 401k, the retirement plan, maybe even a pension. And I think to myself, I thought I did everything right, but did I actually do everything wrong? Did I waste my 20s? Should I have pursued a different path? Should I have gotten a sensible job right out of college so that I could build up my 401k and have a great retirement plan and have that financial stability to lean back on as I pursue my dreams and goals? But then if I'm really honest with myself, I've never wanted that life. I've never wanted the traditional 9 to 5. I love having my time freedom and being able to pursue what I want when I want. And is it stressful? Absolutely, it is stressful. But along the way, I've actually learned so much more about myself and what I want for my life. And now don't get me wrong, do I want that big retirement plan? Absolutely, I do. But that life was just not meant for me. Financial stability in my 20s was not meant for me. And honestly, a big shout out to the parents for teaching me how to save and how to be a responsible credit card owner and to not spend money that I don't have. So although I'm still very much learning this lesson every single day, that it's okay that my path does not look like everyone else's. And I actually heard an interesting take one time on jealousy or comparison, that if you would not trade places with the person that you're comparing yourself to, why are you comparing yourself to them? Meaning, would you actually want their life and their house and where they live and their family and everything? Would you actually want everything? And if the answer is no, then why are you comparing yourself to them? Because your path is not theirs. So a lesson that I am taking into my 30s is that my path doesn't have to look like everyone else's. And I'm definitely leaving behind that comparison and all of those feelings in my 20s. Or at least I'm gonna try to. I say that, but I know it's gonna be a lot harder than just saying it. And I think that's all I have to say for today. So this has been day 2 of 30 into 30. Follow for day 3 and I'll see you tomorrow.